Welcome to another weekly market update after the market closed on 22nd of March 2019. And if you're tuning in every week, you know that we're watching and waiting for the market to decide what is it going to do next, be a bull or a bear. As you know, my proprietary system said it was a brand new bull market back then in November and got us into cash in 22nd of October last year. So that was a good run, and then it had this big dip, and then we're just, it's kind of flailing around here seeing what it's going to do. So S&P 500, this is like a benchmark index for the whole planet really, and every week of action is up and down here, and this blue line here smooths it out like an average over the last 40 weeks for us to sort of see a direction. And it's just started. The direction of that, there's two things to look at, is the direction the moving average is pointing in, and is the price above or below it. So as we're seeing right now, the price is back above it, and it is just starting to pull up here and start to edge up slowly. So it could be the start of the main thing is that the bears were definitely thwarted back here. It did a big U-turn here and it started to pull up. And who knows, by summer we may well have a new bull market on our hands. It's not quite there yet for my system, but it's definitely positive. Had a bit of a down on Friday there. So let's just see more about that little downtick there we see on Friday as we zoom into the day-to-day chart here of just the last 6 months. And that wasn't a pretty finish on Friday. It closed at the bottom of its range here, but you see here what's happened here is that there was this line of resistance here that I was commentating on for a couple of weeks now, that it broke above and it's just pulled back. So as long as it stays where it is or doesn't go any lower, then I think the uptrend will be intact. So there's a bit of a wait and see week for the short-term trend. I can't really see yet because it's very dependent on what happens next. That wasn't a pretty finish on Friday, which isn't a great feeling because it means that people are dumping their positions going into the weekend. Still healthy, but it's left us with a kind of a cliffhanger, as it were, on Friday afternoon. A few other indicators are saying that the rally could be in a bit of jeopardy right now. So as long as it turns around from there, all is well. Because the system has put me in cash predominantly. It's I personally am not doing that much other things. I know there's opportunities everywhere, money to be made, but and our services will commentate on those. There's I think there's just an example of the sort of thing I would like to just point out at this time though. Let's look at Campbell's Soup right now, which has been in a huge decline and just starting to turn around down. You can see a case in point there. It's like pointing up with a moving average and just starting to tick up now. It's such a it's soup. It's not glamorous, but it pays a dividend, and if it gets back up to where it was, you could make 50% on a blue chip stock like that. And that's the sort of things that we're constantly looking for, safe ways of making money with limited downside. That's just one example there of that you can make money with big names, and there's low risk things like that. We're always looking to minimize the downside, maximize the upside. So that's all for this week, and I will speak to you next time.